motherfucking house. More bounce in the motherfucking house. Bounce, bounce.
Literally 3 songs that I've been obsessed with, but also Kitty Girl on RuPaul's new album is this shit too. So like, anyway, do you ever try to I'm just saying, do you ever try to counterbalance like negativity with something good? So like today, in my opinion, like I tried to counterbalance future negativity that I already foresaw coming today with a good outfit, in my opinion, like a decent outfit. I kind of look really basic, and actually this is the outfit I wore the first day of college, and I don't know why I thought that would be a good reminder. But anyway, so I talk a lot about like failing things, and that's because like I look down on myself a lot, but no, I'm pretty sure today I like failed my Spanish test, which would be like pretty much only the second time in my life I've failed a test, which kind of really sucks. I think I said this like a few weeks ago when I thought I failed my other Spanish test. I didn't fail it. But this one, no. There's like, God must be on my side if I don't fail this test. Like that's how poorly I did. And that's really unfortunate. But I mean, today I also find out if I get rehired or fired for the upcoming school year as an RA. And that's kind of what's been irking me, and that's kind of what plagued me studying yesterday, amongst other things. Yeah, it's kind of weird. I feel like crap because I have this huge decision and this huge thing hanging over me all day today. And granted, I'm gonna find out in like 30 minutes when I go to the office and pick up my letter, but I hate this feeling. I hate uncertainty. I hate failure. I just feel riddled with anxiety today, and that really sucks because like it's like the day started with that, so I didn't have a choice but to go through the day with that. Like I, for once in my life, it was outside of my locus of control. Like I couldn't control it. Like I could secret it like as much as I want, you know, will it into the world. I would will my happiness into the world and positivity in the world, but it was like inevitably not gonna happen considering I had to also like sacrifice time studying to edit a group paper we had to do in one of my other classes, which by the way, in itself, a group paper, like fuck off. Like the criteria obviously is to make it sound cohesive as one person, so there I was at 12:30 a.m. barely receiving the last paragraphs and then reading it and trying to edit it to make it all one font, one size and everything. And then I read through it and I'm like, this is horrible. Like these people are writing at a 3rd grade level and I don't understand how they're comm arts majors. I was very insulted. And so I spent a lot of last night when I should have been studying for Spanish, and this morning when I should have been studying for Spanish, rewriting a paper because 3 other college-age students were too incompetent to write a cohesive paper. And I'm not like even trying to toot my own horn here. I'm just saying, if you had read that, you would know that there was very obviously 4 different writers, 3 of which were very low quality. We'll say that. Because I am trying to be a nice person, but that was some fucked up shit. Sometimes I don't know how consistent my eating schedule will be either, so like right now I had to like force myself to eat because like I wasn't really that hungry. I was just really anxious and sad and pissed. Like what the fuck? I was in the office with one of my bosses and I was like writing there because like it's my like safe haven. I guess we'll find out if it'll continue being my safe haven. Like reading it out loud. I don't understand how some people don't read things out loud and realize like, no, this sounds horrible. Especially if you're in the field that we're trying to be in. Like our whole shtick is like knowing how to talk and communicate. If you can't non-verbally communicate on paper, how the fuck, like, do you expect to do anything good in life? Like, I would completely understand if I was still an athletic training major and I had a bunch of AT people, like, writing shitty work, but it was accurate. No, this was just straight up shitty. This is like some high school bullshit. I was baffled, to say the least. And I mean, it sounds really conceited. Like, I can already foresee editing this and rolling my eyes at myself because I sound super conceited. So even going back now and editing, I can already tell you that I'm annoyed of myself and I'm very sorry about my existence. But I'm telling you, you don't understand, it was some nonsense. It was like bullshit. Also, straight up nonsense, look at this hair. So many people are like, oh my god, you dyed it again, because they don't think this is my natural hair color now, because it's brown. And I'm like, no, unfortunately this is my natural hair color. In the sun it's been looking more like gold brown, which is kind of weird and cool. But I hate it. And I'm hoping I get rehired because we have like our induction soon and I want to dye it before then. Last year I did it the night before inductions and I had teal hair and that probably shocked a few of them because they hadn't probably ever met me before that, and then their first meeting of me is in a chapel with teal hair. My mom keeps texting me, asking me if I'm okay, because she like knew I was going to have like a tumultuous day today. Unfortunately, sometimes it seems more condescending than actually like asking if I'm okay. I don't know what the issue is. Do you ever get like annoyed at people asking if you're okay? I do that a lot to people though, so I'm kind of a hypocrite here, because sometimes people ask me like literally when I'm perfectly fine if I'm okay, and then when I'm not okay they don't ask me, and I'm just like, fuck, shit, I don't want to burden anybody with my issues, like no one's available. But then like I kind of ask and annoy people all the time, which, I mean, I don't think he watches my videos, but I think one of my friends particularly knows I always ask if he's okay. Which I should probably stop doing because I'm being a hypocrite, but Illy, get wrecked. Oh my god, okay, so, I don't know, I always say rip, and people started pointing it out to me because now other people are saying rip around me. I've been saying get wrecked more in the past 48 hours, and now one person has already started saying get wrecked more. And I mean, I'm flattered that I can incur, like, local vernacular to, like, adapt to me, but it's scary. It's like, oh my god, I'm a cultural dependency here. But once again, not trying to be conceited, it's just fucking hilarious, like, get wrecked. I'm just gonna title the video Get Wrecked. I know I've said this like a million times, but I really want to redo the intro and outro to these videos, and then like also be more consistent in life, and then also get a microphone, but like a lot's happening. And I guess I should probably actually change my videos to Fridays, because like that's when they always end up going up anyway. But I'm not gonna like do that until I'm for sure yet, so don't judge me. Hey kitty girl, it's your world. When you walk the streets, welcome to my feet. Hey kitty girl, get your world. In the disco beat, you're bugging out and free. So have you ever been held captive? Like, okay, so I'm in the honors program here, and like straight up, I have not had time to do anything. But like, I've talked to the director so many times and just like, I think I don't want to leave this negative impression of myself on you, and I feel like it would be best if we parted ways, but I would still love to help you with any future events because of all the other clubs and stuff that I'm in. And like, so this was a while ago. I had this discussion with her, like maybe February, and she was just so adamant about making it work. So like now, like we have assignments and stuff, and like she gave me like alternative assignments and alternative ways to do them, right? So we still don't have time to do them, and I've tried during spring break, but one of them was just super convoluted and I didn't understand how to get it or do it, and so yeah. But anyway, so now I'm like kind of being held captive because I've tried to quit like kind of twice, and she just will not let me. So I feel really bad because like this is leaving a bad impression, right? But like what else can I do other than saying like I think it would, like the first time I went in, I was super blunt and just said, I don't want to leave this negative impression on you, especially because that is nowhere near the kind of person that I am, and I think it would just be best if I could step away, unfortunately. Like, it's an unfortunate situation, right? Because it's honors, like, it's honorable and shit like that, but like, I don't want to leave a negative impression on someone, so that's why I tried to quit. Unfortunately, I am like not being allowed to, so now I'm being held captive in our honors program, which I'm not saying is a bad thing, because like held captive sounds like so negative, but let's be real, you're attributing your connotations and your subjective connotations on the word, so like you can like positively be held captive, like hanging out. Hanging out is really just the positive way of saying being held captive, but having fun, right? It's all perception. Today, since I do find out if I get rehired or not, will probably also be the day that I tell my parents that I might not go home for the summer, which is really scary to tell them because I'm pretty sure they expect me to still be coming home, and it's almost April, and I would be coming home in another month after that. Unfortunately, I might just not be coming home, which is like tumultuous, and like a few people asked me like basically why I'm not going home, and I don't really have a reason. I just felt like I needed to be here as opposed to over there. Like, I miss everyone that's over there. Like, I miss my family and friends that are over there, but I mean, I have a job here. And even though technically I might not in like 20 minutes, I don't know, it seems like a good idea to stay here. There's literally the biggest lack of rationale there. I'm super sorry. I wonder if I should get new glasses too. Like, I mean, I just got these, like these are new this year, but maybe they're just too modern for me. Maybe I should just try to be a hipster and wear like grandfather frames and be that bitch. The world may never know what kind of aesthetic I go for. I've been trying to do more rock and roll aesthetic kind of shit, but I also haven't had time to go anywhere to get clothes, so. The other day I was in a meeting for SGA, which is Student Government Association, for those of you that don't know, which is like grown-up Stuco. I was on the phone basically, like I got a call from one of my co-workers for RA stuff, and I was answering some questions to her, and sometimes when I'm on the phone I just can't help but be polite, and so I'm just like, hi, how may I help you? Oh yeah, no, no, I completely understand. Yes, ma'am. Like, I'm sorry, that's how I am on the phone. Like, I guess I was raised with phone manners and etiquette. Sorry. One of the people sitting next to me felt the tremendous urge to tell me that she said I sounded super fake, and was I really being serious? And I was like, I'm sorry, that's how I talk on the phone? And she's just like, you're kidding, right? I am super sorry that I'm just really nice on the phone. Like, is that hurting you? Is that offensive? Like, let me live my life. Ugh, people, there's so much to handle. I was talking to one of my friends right now, and we were talking about, like, life would be so much better if we were all just asexual and just didn't, like, we focused on, like, essential things in life as opposed to, like, affection and stuff like that, which sounds very ironic and contradicting to, like, everything I complain about in life, because I always want to be in a relationship, and I want to know what it feels like, and I want to be happy, and, like, that kind of happy. I'm happy, but, like, you get me. He made a reference to a Family Guy episode where Quagmire and Peter talk about being asexual and they end up being billionaires and stuff like that, and I was like pondering the idea, and I'm like, nope, that seems pretty rational. Like, if it wasn't so boy crazed most of the time in my life, like throughout high school and kind of, not really as much now, still kind of every once in a while, I would probably be so devoted. Like, I wouldn't have probably failed my Spanish test yesterday. I mean, the reason why I failed isn't really a boy crazed issue, but like, in general, the concept would be if I wasn't interested in anyone romantically, or like there would have been so many seconds in life that I could have back. Although most of the world would think I'd live a sad life then, because then being asexual means I wouldn't be like sexually interested in anything like that. And like the world revolves around sex, right? What a profound concept. I won't impose it upon you. But just some stuff for you to ponder. I have to go to class soon too, and we're making flyers, and instead of using Illustrator, we're using PowerPoint, and I find it super condescending, but oh well. The 3 things I learned this week is that it's probably better not to go to a campus event the night before you have a test. Because I did that, and it was a mistake. But you live and you learn. College and Hannah Montana have all taught me that, right? And I need to keep swimming more seriously, because it would get me through so much tumultuous things in life, and back rolls, and and you should listen to the songs that I played at the beginning or throughout this video, because they're all really good. And if you need more music to listen to the band Power Bottom, spelled PWRBTTM. They are the most amazing indie rock queer music ever. Actually, in general, if you like music, you'll probably like them. If you like indie rock kind of stuff, you'll probably like them too. Actually, even if you don't like indie rock, because I don't really quantify myself as that kind of person, they're kind of addicting. Even like when you watch interviews of them, they're super addicting, and they're really cute. Like, I think they're like the cutest, like human stuffed animals. Like, So until next time, I'll try to get a microphone, because that shit keeps happening. And I love you. Don't do drugs. Make good decisions, unlike me this week. And don't die. And yeah. So one day in the office, I was like really obsessed with Matt. No, this is dumb. I'm not gonna talk about this.